I muted the mic. Ah, shit. Alright. I'm gonna watch that Titanic sink on this, and I'm good. Thanks, Jacob. One of the problems with this game, it's still fucking loud as shit, isn't it? I tried to stream this game a few times, but the colors were fucked up. It was too dark. You could only see what was going on. But now I brightened the screen. Like, I'll show you the difference. So hopefully you can see the Titanic sink this time. And I'm just kidding. It's like 15, 20 minutes. It's like an experience. Thanks, Seven. Let me just show you real quick. Edit filters, color correction. It's almost like 0.5. See the darkness level? It's ridiculous. So hopefully this way we can see the sinking of the ship. And go from there. Always helps. Okay. A lot of people died that night back in April 14th, 1914. 1914. Alright, here we go. Experience. I'm gonna get the experience thing out of the way. Where's my speech chat? Time to chill and rip some diamonds. That's your weed. He's got diamond weed. I'm not sure how he gets it, but he has it. Alright, let's watch this fucking ship sink. I read there's some dude building like a Titanic 2 or some shit. Is that a thing? Oh, you can also do a wreck tour now. That wasn't a thing before last time. 1912. Maybe you just sit in the submarine and go down like people that. Yeah, there's a thing where you go down like you do the scuba diving or the submarine. You pick up things, and that's too much. 1:10 a.m. You like that? I'm Jack. Titanic's hull is breached by a collision with an iceberg and rapidly taken on water. Captain Smith has ordered women and children to lifeboats. To the lifeboats. Is your first time seeing this? It's like an experience. It's only like probably 15, 20 minutes long.
Women and children! This way! Women and children!
It's pretty glitchy last time I played, but...
Head for that ship on the horizon. Transfer your passengers and tell their captain to come at once. We require urgent assistance.
Surely they can see our rockets, sir.
If they can, they are not responding. As quickly as you can.
Aye, aye, sir.
So I think it's sinking.
Quickly now! Women and children!
Quickly! The boats are leaving!
Daddy, where are we going?
Shh,
It's
love,
being
we're
glitchy.
going on a
I
little
can hear
adventure.
Fucking...
We'll be back soon.
Over here.
The
Let's
audio
try
is
this.
glitchy.
I'm afraid it's women and children only, sir.
Please, sir, can't you see my wife needs help with the children?
Sorry, sir. Captain's orders.
This guy showed up with
What's
like
the
3
meaning?
kids thinking he can get on
This
the
is a
boat with his
drill.
wife.
Only a precaution, sir. Everyone will be back aboard in good time.
My wife
John,
needs
I
help.
can't manage without you. I need you.
We'll just have to for now.
But
Don't worry, Marie. I'll get on another boat. You go ahead with the children.
Daddy, I don't want to go without you.
John, I don't see any men boarding lifeboats.
I'm sure there's other boats further down.
Freezing,
getting
dude.
men board. Right, David, help your mother.
That's why Jack froze.
Yes, Dad.
That's why he didn't get on the
I'm
door.
sorry, sir. Women and
No.
children only.
For God's sake,
Your son has to stay with you.
What age is he?
he's only 16.
He'll have to stay on board with the other men.
God's sake.
Do something, John.
Is there nothing you can do?
Save yourself.
My wife can't manage alone.
Super
Afraid
sugar.
not, sir. Captain's orders.
The officers are letting the boys leave on the other side.
Like,
You
dude,
must
this
stay.
guy put 3 babies in her.
Marie,
can't use any
take the
excuse.
baby. Look after Emily.
No,
We'll
hang
get
on.
on another boat.
What's happening here? People crying
Emily,
everywhere.
Daddy loves you very much. Be good for your mother and sister. We'll see you again soon.
Daddy, don't go. You have to come with us. We won't be able to find you.
Shush now, love. You're going on the boat with your mum and your sister. We'll be along shortly, I promise.
Daddy, I don't want to go.
Women and children.
Go straight to
Women
the
and
next
children!
Hurry now.
Do what
This
you
way,
must
please.
to get aboard.
Do
you
what you must get
understand?
aboard.
I will, ma'am. I will. Don't worry.
Mind
Kill
him,
somebody
John.
if you got to.
Right, Emily. Time to go. Be brave.
No.
Here,
No,
let me out.
Daddy,
Emily, go.
please.
You have
I
to
want
go with your
go
mother.
you.
Go.
Please let me go with
No.
you. Daddy.
Dude, talk about a
All
fucked up
right.
fucking
Good
thing, man.
child. We'll see you soon.
We'll head straight for another boat.
Women and children. Final call.
Right, it's time to go.
No.
Fucking boat sinking.
Oh, the poor thing.
Everybody down there just chilling. All these people. It's all men.
Ready
Oh,
the ropes.
now I'm on the boat.
Bye. Bye, Emily. Bye,
Roll it
Marie.
away.
Daddy.
There,
Daddy!
sweetheart. They'll be fine.
Thank you.
My daughter was the same growing up. Father's favorite.
Do you believe there's any real danger?
Oh no, dear. I saw men locking the watertight doors as I left my cabin. I'm sure we will be back on board soon.
The boat's gonna sink, bitch.
Hey, how do we get to the lifeboats? Hey, how do we get to the lifeboats?
You can, man.
Do the steerage have their own
We're out.
boats?
I don't know. There should be boats in the third-class decks, but I haven't seen any.
Surely there
Everybody
must
is
be
so
extra boats kept
proportioned
elsewhere.
wrong. Like, they
Otherwise,
just look so
how can all the
gigantic.
passengers leave the ship?
How's your ankle, Helen? You took quite a tumble boarding the boat.
Swollen. I think it may be broken.
Oh dear. When we get back on board, Dr. O'Loughlin can look over it.
Damn, the
At least
audio
this could
is
make an
choppy
interesting
still in this
story
game.
for
That's
the
pretty
next
fucked
novel.
up.
Yes, well, perhaps this type of adventure novel would best suit Colonel Gracie.
Oh, I do hope Father is safe. Surely he'd be safer on board the Titanic than here in this boat. Yes, well, this is not quite
just
the
wait and
ending
see
to
what
our
happens.
adventure that I was expecting. Do you remember Father's face when we were...
Steady forward and lower away astern.
Steady forward. Lower together.
We hit
now.
the water.
Hold off! I can't manage this boat with only one seaman.
Giggity.
Are there any sailors aboard? Present yourself. This boat needs another hand.
Who's a
I am
seaman?
the yachtsman, sir. I can row. If you're seaman enough to get onto that boat, you can go.
You're seaman enough.
Swing over that loose rope.
Ready?
If they had just leveled off the top of the chambers they talked about, the ship would... What the fuck's going on?
There, by the oarlock.
Thank you.
Ready! Lower away!
Lower together.
I can hear it
so
chopping in the
dreadfully
earbud.
cold tonight.
Almost there,
I
Mother.
can hear it.
How long must we sit in these boats?
Till morning. Be glad you're in here and not up there.
It's just a shitty game. I mean, it's
I
like an
wasn't a
experience.
pleasant
It's not
man.
really...
Mass was lovely this morning.
How nice
I'm just
the
an experience thing.
captain
I'm gonna
is.
stop.
Yes, this is his last journey commanding a ship.
Such a beautiful ship to retire with.
There was a planned lifeboat drill this morning. They postponed it so the captain could attend mass instead.
Oh, perhaps that explains why the sailors on the deck seemed almost unprepared when
It is very
lowering
dark.
this lifeboat.
And why
it's
our
brighter on the
lifeboat has
screen.
only 3 sailors.
Yes, this whole affair has been managed rather badly. I shall be making a complaint when we come aboard Titanic.
It's very dark in that set. I can't adjust to it. I streamed this before, but it was just so dark I couldn't see what the fuck was going on.
Get ready to release the ropes.
Aye, aye, sir.
There's water coming in.
Get that plug in. The boat
Oh,
will
no.
founder.
Oh, the ocean at nighttime,
You
dude?
there, stand
It's
on that
dark.
plug. Make sure it doesn't come out.
Well, I never.
Man the oars. We need to leave this ship. Her suction will pull us under.
Are we getting away from it?
Pull! Hurry, damn you!
Where are we heading?
Towards the lights on the horizon, just off the port bow.
Pull! Put your backs into it.
We can help row.
No.
Actually, this is an
Men will
experience.
row.
I can steer
In
the
real life,
rudder,
though,
so you can row.
No, you
the
will
captain-
not. Sit down.
John, whatever,
Look,
is
child.
from the
Look what I
Titanic,
have
he
here.
ordered lifeboats back to the ship to pick up more passengers.
He's friendly.
But these people on these boats didn't go back.
Would you like to hold him?
They obeyed the
so soft.
captain's orders to
Look
come back and
after
pick
him
up
for me.
people.
While we're on this boat.
Yes, Mum.
I should have stayed on deck with Quig.
No, it was good of you to join us in the boat.
Like the half boats were like half filled
I'm
and shit.
sure we will be back on deck
There
shortly.
it goes.
Never mind that sailor.
And what if there is real danger?
There can't be. The captain said so himself. This is
Titanic,
just
dude, I was young as shit. Titanic was fascinating
This
to me.
fog on the horizon and no moonlight.
Yes, it's hard to see anything tonight.
I bought
doubt
this shit
the other
since it
ship
came out,
will even see us approach.
and it sucks, but
Mom, can you
it
hold
was still
this,
kind
please?
of cool at the moment.
Much better.
There's a lifeboat
Thank
going
you.
down over there.
Let's hope they see us.
It looks like some boats don't have their lanterns lit.
And all the stars. The sky is beautiful tonight.
Look at them all around. Are
That's
there
what we're
any
talking about.
supplies in this boat?
There's nothing. No water.
Nothing.
No bread. No compass.
Any blankets?
No water, no bread.
I don't see any.
There are a few
This is
here.
before
Yes, some here too.
not enough lifeboats for the boat.
Officer, look.
Sorry. So sorry. I can't swim.
Coward. Get over there and start rowing.
I can't. I broke my arm. That's why I can't swim. Please, sir, let me stay. I'm begging you. I don't stand a chance up there.
Sit down then. You're lucky I haven't thrown you overboard.
Throw him overboard.
Here you
Mutiny.
are.
Thank you.
This guy just
Here
snuck
you
on
are,
board.
madame.
Thank you, Bert.
Thank you. It must be below freezing.
Biggest ship of his time,
Thanks.
man. It's fucking crazy.
Best we keep that baby warm.
Shut that baby up.
Are you warm enough, Emily?
I'll throw it overboard.
Such a precious child.
They are always so beautiful.
Throw it overboard.
Do you have children yourself?
Yes, my daughter is at our home in New York.
I wonder if the others made it to the boats.
I hope they did.
No,
the
they
boats
didn't.
must be all in the water by now.
Do you have
They're not.
family on board?
No. Our colleagues in the a la carte restaurant.
We were allowed to go up to the boats, but the men are being held in the second-class dining hall.
Oh, that's dreadful. Why aren't they allowed up to the boats?
They have to wait until all the passengers have left the ship.
But I did see Mr. Morget on deck, and the head chef.
Well, I think
So
the
they might
Olympic
have
or
been
something
let early.
was
Oh,
what
I
came
hope
to
so.
save them
The ship is listing quite badly now.
eventually, like 17 hours later
Lights
or
don't
something.
seem to be getting closer.
Something crazy.
Perhaps
Yeah, they
they're
saw the
just
flares, but they
reflections
thought they were having a party.
underwater.
Because
No,
of the Titanic.
they're definitely lights from another ship.
So they ignored the
We were
flares.
signaling them earlier.
They look like stars to me.
Keep rowing towards the lights. Captain's orders.
You should assist us rowing. Allow
Yeah.
one of the women
I'm
to
a
steer the
Titanic
boat.
guy.
It's a perfectly calm night.
You row, sir. I will remain in
It's a
command
weird
of this
story,
boat.
man. A ship they claimed
women
is
should
like
be allowed
unsinkable,
to
and
row.
that bitch sinks.
Rowing will keep us warm and we'll
Look at it
reach
go.
that
It's
ship
underwater.
in half the time.
I agree. The movement will warm us.
I am in charge of this boat.
Going underwater.
The women are not to row.
Women don't row! No Roman
Look at
women.
the angle of our ship.
But it's unsinkable. Surely?
She'll sink.
But the watertight doors should keep her afloat.
We only glanced the iceberg. Surely she
They know about the
isn't
watertight
that
doors?
damaged?
She'll founder.
God damn.
It's just a matter of time.
What about those not in lifeboats?
She's gonna break him half, man. Hold me, Jack. Hold me. I think now we all watch it, right? Everybody's like looking at the ship. Here we go. This is the part where it fucking... Yeah, they thought they were having a party. They were shooting flares off and shit. So they ignored it the first time. It's going up. It's going up! Oh, everybody's sad. That is fucking, dude, that's gotta be wild to see a ship fucking doing that in real life though, at that moment in time. I mean, ships don't do that. They just sink, you don't fucking like tilt like that and then fucking crack in half. I don't want to miss it. I'm not sure when it happens. Oh, lights are out. Lights are on.
No, the captain's orders were clear. We head towards that ship on the horizon.
Sploosh. Sploosh.
There's nothing we can do.
We must go back to the ship.
No.
Can't go back to the ship. Who's saying go back to the ship? Fuck that. It's still so dark looking over there. Man, the audio is so cracky. There it goes. There it goes. The darkness. Gone forever. Oh, we're all so sad.
We must go back.
No, if we go back, they will swamp the boat.
People are dying. Can you not hear them?
It's our
Don't
lives,
go back.
not theirs.
You cannot leave them. Please go back.
There's nothing there but a lot of stiffs.
People are still alive.
We aren't going back. That's final.
I hope you will be able to live with yourself after this.
What about Daddy?
Well, there you go. We're not going back. That was Kamala's thing, wasn't it? We're not going back. Titanic had 2,208 people on board. 1,496 people perished. That's fucking crazy, dude. On a boat. Lifeboat 6 was designated to hold 65 people. There were only 29 people aboard when she left Titanic. Somebody fucked up. Lifeboat 6 approaching. There's the actual picture that I was just on. Can everybody feel more about life now? Huh? That was like 100 years ago. That was 100 years ago. Holy shit. There's an experience where you go down to the boat, but that's kind of slow and boring. Wreck. I think it's pretty slow and boring. Let me just see real quick. Short tour? Short tour. Let's do short tour. Alright, this should take me around. I think you just kind of float around and look at the shit underwater. You okay. If it's not good, I'll just stop it in the stream because I want to see anyway. Was the fucking ship sinking? Jesus Christ, loading. PlayStation 4. Come on. Come on.
Welcome to the Titanic VR guided tour. We are currently 3.8 kilometres below the surface of the North Atlantic and 100 metres east of the bow. This submersible is on autopilot. However, you can adjust your spotlight using the far left lever. Please keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. I'll provide you with information about locations as we pass them, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
The bitch is loud though.
The RMS Titanic was the second White Star Line Olympic-class ocean liner, the first being RMS Olympic and the third being HMHS Britannic. She was 269 metres long, 28 metres wide, and 72 metres tall from the bottom of her keel to the top of her masts. At 46,328 tonnes, she was the largest ship built at the time, being only slightly bigger than Olympic. She would be servicing the transatlantic route
a journey from Southampton, England to New York, USA. She stops at Cherbourg, France and Queenstown, Ireland.
Some history
After
for you.
departing Queenstown on the afternoon of Thursday, the 11th of April, RMS Titanic began her 5,360 kilometres journey to New York
You
City.
come on my channel.
She was due to arrive in the early hours of Wednesday, the 17th of April, but with calm ocean conditions and good weather, it was possible she could arrive early on Tuesday evening instead.
You gotta learn some shit. I just saw something like they 3D scanned. They 3D scanned the whole fucking wreck site of this, and they made a computer model of it. And it shows like the deterioration. Ah, there's the mass that
the night of the
collapsed
14th
over
of April
top
was
the
moonless, and a light fog was developing on the horizon.
quarters deck.
Titanic's captain, Edward Smith, had received a number of ice warnings during the day, and had changed their course so they were further south to avoid the affected areas. The captain retired to bed, and
so
First
weird,
Officer
man.
William Murdoch took charge of the bridge as officer of the watch.
I feel like I can like look out the window.
Titanic steamed ahead until 11:40 p.m. when the lookouts Frederick Fleet and Reginald Lee
Hopefully this
spotted
isn't
an
made by
iceberg
like
directly ahead. Fleet rang the warning bell 3 times to indicate an obstacle ahead
Submarine
and
1.
phoned the bridge. Murdoch gave the order, hard a starboard, and the ship turned to port, but it was too late. Titanic struck the iceberg
Struck
on
that
her
shit.
starboard side.
Hit it hard, man.
The impact buckled hull plates
That's what they want
and
you to
sheared
believe.
rivets, revealing her first 6 compartments to the ocean.
Conspiracy
As
theory.
the iceberg slid down the side of the ship, Murdoch ordered a hard port, swinging a Titanic stern out of the path of the iceberg.
Titanic was hit
He
by
also
Russians.
closed the watertight doors, isolating the flooding to those damaged compartments. The forward 3 hatches, along with the peak tank and boiler rooms 5 and 6, were breached. After the collision, RMS Titanic stopped and almost immediately took a starboard list.
That is pretty creepy looking, man.
The
I
captain
guess I'm just really
organised
high.
a group to inspect
but
the damage and ordered the carpenter, John Maxwell, to sound the ship.
I wouldn't do this shit in real life.
Chief designer Thomas Andrews knew the volume of each breached compartment and calculated that the initial flooding rate was around 15,000 tonnes within the first 40 minutes. With this information, he estimated Titanic would sink within 90
I was one of them,
minutes.
dude.
He then informed the captain, who
I
then
was one of
ordered the
them.
officers
The
to
PlayStation
begin
people. I was
preparing
gonna
the
play
lifeboat.
something.
All 3 seamen were sent
And it
up
wasn't
to the
working.
boat
I was
deck
like, what the
to begin
fuck?
pulling the covers off the lifeboats and to collect lanterns, blankets, food and water for the passengers.
I can't remember what the fuck it was,
Passengers
but
were woken
that's
by
when I
the
found out it was.
stewards
Oh
and
no
told
no.
to put on their
Yeah, I was
lifebelts
drunk. I was
and
gonna
get
play
up to the
Gran
boat
Turismo
deck.
7. I was like, I'm a driver. I'm gonna drive around for a little bit. And I hooked it up, and it wasn't working. Like I couldn't log in at all. I was like, what the fuck? And
Titanic carried just 20 lifeboats, 4 more than required by the regulations outlined by the British Board of Trade. There were 14
yeah, it was
regular
Gran
wooden
Turismo
lifeboats,
7. It was that same
2
night.
smaller cutters and 4
I was getting ready to
underhatched
stream it in
collapsible
VR,
boats. The
and
total
it wasn't
capacity
working.
of
I was
these
like, what the
lifeboats
fuck,
was
man?
only
I thought it was on me.
1,178 people,
But
far
apparently it
less
was the
than
whole
total
system.
on board. This
I thought it was
fact
my
must have
internet
weighed
fucking
heavily
up.
on the captain's mind, as he specified the boats to be filled with women and children first. Just over an hour after the collision, the first lifeboat left the sinking ship. To convince women to leave,
I like the
officers
accent,
tried
though.
assuring them it was only a precaution, that they would be back on board by daylight.
By daylight.
First Officer Murdoch filled
First Officer
starboard
Murdoch.
side, while Second Officer
Ah,
Charles
that's a
Whitehall
sexy
filled
accent.
port.
She's
The
got-
officers interpreted the captain's women and children first order differently, with Murdoch putting men into the boats after all the women and children near the boat had entered. Lightoller, on the other hand, only allowed women and children to enter the boats and refused all men and boys over 14 years old. By 1:45 a.m, Titanic was down by about 5 degrees to the head, with the forecastle almost underwater. Panic began to rise through the passengers still on
began to
deck
rise?
as they watched boat after boat launch. A few male passengers were physically removed from stern portside lifeboats 14 and 16, and 5th Officer Harold
fish over
Lowe
there.
warned other men not to approach by firing his pistol into the water below.
Yeah, I wouldn't do this shit in real
The
life.
situation
Fuck that.
at the starboard
I
bow
am
was
not
similar, with a
getting
group
the
of men
sub.
storming collapsible sea. Murdoch fired his pistol twice to warn them to move back from the lifeboat, and they were dragged out by other male passengers.
Should
A
then
large
James
group
Cameron
of third-class
reface.
women and children took their place, along with a few
this.
seamen and the owner of White Star Line, Joseph Bruce Ismay.
So, Leonardo DiCaprio.
In the radio room, Titanic's Marconi operators were desperately communicating with nearby stations and ships.
This is
Throughout
like the
the
radar
night,
room?
senior operator Jack Phillips
Okay.
worked the 5 kilowatt Marconi wireless radio set to send out distress signals using both the old CQD and new SOS call codes. He alerted nearby ships to their position and status and received updates of ship locations and estimated arrival times. Junior operator Harold Bride took these updates to Captain Smith and passed the captain's responses back to Phillips for transmission.
This is making history boring.
RMS Carpathia radio operator Harold Cotton was off duty and about to go to bed when he decided to listen in to the nightly news from Cape Cod. Operators there mentioned they had ice warnings for Titanic, and Cotton decided to pass on the
what is
message. He was surprised when Phillips responded to his call with a CQD and gave Titanic's location. Cotton immediately took
Wally.
the message to Carpathia's captain, Arthur Rostron, who ordered all hands on deck and told Cotton to let Titanic know they were on their way.
Going in the thing.
As the water reached the boat deck, the operators left their station, with Bride heading towards the port bow and Phillips to the starboard stern. Murdoch and 6th Officer James Moody were standing on the starboard side, loading collapsible A into the davits. Lightoller was on the officers' quarters rooftop, removing collapsible B, when the bridge suddenly ducked under the surface.
Okay.
Waves washed over the decks, carrying people and the collapsible lifeboats into the ocean. The forward funnel collapsed at its base, with the resulting wave crushing the starboard bridge wing and those swimming in the water nearby. The stern rose out of the water, peaking at an angle of around 15 degrees. This placed stress on Titanic's keel, which buckled and twisted, tearing the ship in half and sending the waterlogged bow plummeting to the ocean floor.
Shut up!
The tear wasn't clean, with decks failing to hold on at varying positions.
You get
The
the idea.
stern, now rapidly filling with water, bobbed on the surface for...
That's a half hour of Titanic. Good enough for me. I just want to see the ship sink anyway. That's all. I didn't stream this with the ship sinking, with the later video, so. Alright, man. Thank y'all so much. Later. Trixie. Everybody. 7. Jacob. Let's get this thing off my face. No Western style. Ma'am. Alright. Later, y'all. Thanks. I'm not sure how I'm feeling, so we'll see how it goes. Might be done for the night. Close to the Halo music. It sounds more like people that died on a ship. Like ghost voices, in my opinion, but it's like, ooh, ghosts on a ship. Alright, thanks, Sean. Bye. See ya. Later. Bye. Go. Appreciate it.